They are awaiting some economic numbers, including personal income, PCE deflator. Personal income expected to come in up by about 0.4%. The PCE deflator, which is a measure of inflation, expected to gain by 1.9%. That would be pretty much in line with what we saw in the prior months. This is all for the month of April. We've also got Chicago PMI as well as confidence numbers coming out later this morning. Here they come right now. Personal income coming in line with estimates. Again, as I mentioned, of 0.4%. Personal spending, though, very key, coming in flat. The PCE deflator also in line with estimates at 2%. I want to get to Mike McKee, our economics editor. And is personal spending the one to watch, Mike?
Maybe not. And here's why. Because we had a very early Easter this year, and that pulled a lot of spending into March. So the flat reading isn't particularly good news. It may get revised, but it's not particularly bad news either, because you have to average the 2 months to really get a reading on that. And we did see a big rise in spending, 0.6 in March. That was much bigger than we had anticipated. The personal income numbers, though, are good news, because you want to see income growth. That really determines what people are spending. And the compensation numbers, wages and salaries, up 0.4. They had just done a recent revision to wage and salary figures down. So the fact that we're coming back again is particularly good news. And then the other thing we look at is savings. The savings rate jumps to 3.6% from 3.1%. That's good news. You want to see the savings rate keep rising. Americans are rebuilding their savings, and that helps investment down the line, helps build a stronger economy.
It's always good, Mike, to get your perspective, because there is always so much noise in these numbers beyond the headlines. Okay, we're going to get Chicago PMI as well as consumer confidence. How important are those going to be?
Well, Chicago PMI is heavily influenced by the auto industry, so we get a little bit of a discount factor in there. But the confidence numbers are going to be interesting, because they can be very much affected by what happens in the stock market. And much of this month, the news in the stock market hasn't been good. So we want to see that hold in there. We saw that with the Conference Board's numbers earlier this week. Consumer confidence unexpectedly rose more than economists had forecast, and so we'll see if that happens with Michigan as well.